the Oliva Master Blends 3 in Robusto. Hey everyone, welcome back to Fecto Reviews. Taking a look at this one here. I'm excited about it because I've heard nothing but great stuff about the Master Blend series. And today we're finally going to get to try it out. This is it, Robusto. Real soft wrapper to it. I can see some of the seams. Other than that, can't see any of the other ones. They are very hard to see. No veins except one that I see. Big old double cap on there. It's just got like a buttery, it's like a buttery wet dog kind of smell to it. So it's interesting. Yeah, like a corn type smell. It's interesting. I don't know, like a wet dog and butter. I know that sounds really strange, but let's go on ahead and get this one cut up. You know, traditional cutter again. Always make a mess on myself. Get all the little bits out of there. Pretty straight for a typical cutter. Alright, that's that draw. Sweet. Just a sweeter taste on that dry pull there. Alright, let's get her fired up. Boy. What the heck is going on with my lighter? Man, this ain't gonna fly with me. Hold on. It's still got gas. Let me see. Maybe I need to turn it down a little bit. 1 second. Or not. That's what I get for not using my normal lighter. This one was free. I've only used it like twice. Damn. Hopefully that lit it. God almighty. Maybe I need to purge and fill this thing. All right. All right. Solid medium bodied, real deep. Earthy. Big time earthy. Man, it just tastes like the forest in your mouth, if that makes sense. The forest. How the woods smell, that dirt and the wood and the bark and all that stuff. Right there. It's good though. There's a savoriness to it. A slight bitterness and a savoriness. It's not bad. All right, let's go on ahead and get into the first third of this thing. smoke it into the first third, and see how this opens up in about 10 to 15 minutes. It's a little cold out today. 28 degrees. You're probably thinking, man, crazy sitting out there doing a review in 28 degrees. No. Got one of them big old patio heaters sitting right above me up there. Runs on propane. And it's nice and warm. So, that's how we're doing that. Keeps the camera warm, keeps my hands warm, keeps me fairly warm. If there's not a lot of wind, which there is not. And that's how we do these in the cold weather like we do. Actually, this is the first time I'm using this thing here. I got it at where I work for about 35 bucks. Can't go wrong with that. Usually they're 100. Had a clearance event going on, 35 bucks. Why not? Plus I get my discount on the propane exchange, so that's only like $12 too. When the propane runs out. Easy peasy, works for me. Keeps me warm doing this, so that's it. Rich flavors, more traditional flavors that you'd find in a cigar. Depends on what you define as traditional. I'm thinking traditional, your core deep tobacco flavors. What's starting to come in now. That little tinge of sweetness, a natural sweetness, not like a candy sweetness or anything. Just a bit bold tobacco, the sweetness, a little bit of earthiness as well. Not too bad. Everything's blended real nice and smooth. So, we're going to keep on going. Oh yeah, we're about 12 minutes in. Neighbor probably thinks I'm crazy sitting out here. Oh man. All right. About 5 minutes or so ago, about 25 minutes in, had a shift in flavors, and during that transition was delicious. It's almost like a cherry and hickory blending in with those earthy tones, maintaining that sweetness, and it's still there. And those are pretty much the forefront flavors now, except they've just gotten a little bit more bold since the transition. So this is turning out to be pretty good, and I'm starting to see why people really like these. It's still medium body, the draw is still good, plentiful smoke output. Awesome. I'm enjoying it. Ash fell off at about an inch or so, about a ½ inch down since it last fell off, approaching the halfway point and into the first third. And let's get this smoke down some more, and we might get another transition, might not. If not, perfectly happy with these flavors. They're nice. All right, a little past the halfway point, I believe, here, and we are about 35 minutes in now. This thing's cruising right around. It's burning absolutely perfectly. The flavors now of vanilla and a nuttiness has came in. That cherry hickory is still in the background a little bit, and that earthiness is starting to die off quite a bit. Still, the earthiness comes through more on the finish than it does on the draw. Yeah, that nuttiness with the hickory and the vanilla is taking over the palate, following through with that little bit of that cherry and that earthiness. The natural sweetness has been there the whole time. Just go on ahead and take the band off now. I always get these things as close as I possibly can to the band before I take them off. Self-adhesive band, good deal. No issues. All right. Let's get this thing into the final third and see how it's going to end on us. All right, 1 hour in now. That vanilla has came up a little bit. The nuttiness has gotten stronger, the hickory's dropped, the cherry's dropped, the earthiness dropped. I'm just starting to get the end of cigar flavors. Smoke's just starting to get a little bit warm. Other than that, it's been a great experience. It's a great 1 hour smoke. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I'd recommend them. If you see one in a shop, pick one up and give it a try. This has been the Oliva Master Blends 3 in Robusto. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe, and until next time, we'll see you then. Stay lit, stay smoky.